Hello Year 1, and today we're going to be doing some maths. So before we get started, let's do a quick maths warm-up. This maths warm-up is based on shapes, which has been our topic this week in maths. So it goes, Ava has sorted some shapes. She has sorted them into squares and not squares. Has Ava sorted these shapes correctly? Pause this video and discuss with your adult, has Ava sorted the shapes correctly? If you have answered no, well done. Ava has not sorted these shapes out correctly, as she has said that this yellow shape here, which is a square, but it has just been slightly rotated, is not a square. She has said that this is not a square, but we know because it's got 4 corners and 4 equal sides that it is a square. She should have put this yellow shape in this circle here, which is labelled squares. So today our learning objective is to identify the properties of 2D shapes. So last lesson we looked at a wide range of different 2D shapes. Today we're going to dive a little bit deeper into those shapes and pick out what their key properties are. Quickly with your adult, discuss what makes a triangle a triangle. Okay, so I have a triangle with me here, so we're going to look at its properties. So all triangles have 3 corners and all triangles have 3 sides. As we seen last lesson, not all triangle sides are the same length, but there is still a triangle. So if you see a shape that has 3 corners and 3 sides, it is a triangle. Let's have a recap on those shapes that we've just discussed. So first of all, we have a square, and a square has 4 corners and 4 sides. All those sides on a square are equal lengths. That means that all the sides are the exact same length. If you see a shape and it has all those properties, it has 4 corners, 4 sides, and the sides are all the same length, that is a square. The next shape we're going to be looking at is a rectangle, and a rectangle's properties are very similar to a square, however, it's slightly different. A rectangle has 4 corners and also 4 sides. However, its sides do not need to be the same length. They don't need to be equal sides. As you can see on this rectangle here, these pair of sides are a lot bigger than these pair of sides. So therefore, this is a rectangle and not a square. The next shape we're looking at is a triangle, and a triangle has 3 corners and 3 sides. Now, as we've seen from last lesson, some triangles don't have the same sides, and that's completely fine. You can have triangles where one side is a lot longer than the other 2 sides, but as long as it has 3 corners and 3 sides, it is still a triangle. The next shape we're going to look at is a circle. Now, a circle is very unique as it doesn't have any corners at all. A circle is made up of one continuous curved side. So you see how a square has straight lines, a circle has one continuous curved line. The last shape we're going to look at, I don't have it in a shape form, but I have it here on the screen. The last shape we're looking at is a pentagon. Now, a pentagon has 5 sides and 5 corners, and all of its sides are all equal, which means they are all the same length. So here we have a pentagon. So they need to be all the same length for it to be a pentagon.
So for today's main task, Year 1, we are going to go on a shape hunt. I would like you to look all around your house, out the window, in the garden, maybe in the streets near you to see what kind of shapes you can see. It's similar like going on a bear hunt, but instead of looking for big grizzly bears, we're looking for what kind of shapes we can see all around us. You might see your window, and a window is shaped similar to a square, and you can take a picture of it and post it onto Class Dojo, or draw a picture of what kind of shapes you've seen all around you. Okay, Year 1, hope to speak to you soon.